Welcome back for another Polygon Matic price prediction analysis, where you can see that at the time of this recording, Matic is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart, and it's also holding above this ascending trend line. And in this video, I want to share out the scenarios that can play out in case we see a break of this trend line to the lower side, and also the scenarios that can play out in case we continue holding above it. I also want to share my long-term Elliot wave analysis on the Matic chart, and before I do so, show some love by first giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And starting the video here on the daily chart by first giving you my long-term Elliot wave analysis. If I zoom out on the charts, you can see that Matic in 2020 gave us those lows. Then we saw that massive bounce to the upper side, getting to the all-time high above the $2.9 mark, completing the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, we started a breakdown move in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2 into the minimum retracement areas highlighted on the charts using this retarget area, which is an area that I came up with using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a minimum retracement area between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.78. And there are high chances that we might have a low in place for that second wave, and maybe in the next coming days or maybe months we can see a reaction of that and continue gearing up impulsively in the formation of that wave 3 in a move that should get us above the $2.9 mark and possibly give us a high above the $3 mark. And that is what I'm expecting on the long term here on the Matic chart. And getting back to the 1-hour chart to give you the short term Elliot wave, that is the short-term scenarios that I'm keeping my eyes on. You can see that on the 11th of September, we saw this massive breakdown in a move that gave us a low below the $0.5 mark. And after seeing that low, you can see that we started gearing up where we have been holding above this ascending trend line. And you can see that we are also holding above the 20-day MA, which is also acting as support. And there are chances that we might continue holding above the ascending trend line and also the 20-day MA and continue gearing up and see a break above the $0.5 mark, that is the $0.52 mark, which is now acting as a resistance. And a break above the $0.53 mark, we can continue gearing up and possibly see the $0.55 mark as our next target areas. We also need to be prepared for a worst case scenario in case Matic continues to see further breakdown, loses the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart, also our ascending trend line, maybe see a retest of that trend line once we break to the lower side, and from that point we can expect lower prices where we can easily see the $0.5 mark, and on the worst case scenario maybe see a reset of the low that we made on the 11th of September. And that is what I'm keeping my eyes on here on the Matic chart, on the short term and also on the long term. Also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 57 mark, fully supporting higher prices. On the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, still supporting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.